so just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed. It's just...
Hey.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with...
We have a good relationship.
I wouldn't assume the two things...
I'm focused on kids.
Perfect. I'll set up a match.
Hey, you all right? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that?
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the...
Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself.
I appreciate it, Troy.
That's exactly...
Fine, Troy.
You're the best.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Sky high with the stomp.
Oof. A reversal. He saw that coming.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him. Buck comes right back at him.
What are we about to... Ooh!
Right to the hamstring. Just going all out with every blow. What a counter!
Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. A sling blade, followed up with a basement drop kick.
Ooh.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were...
Up high.
Whoa, look out. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Uh-oh.
Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better.
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before. Springboard.
Springboard elbow. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Gets driven into the corner.
And a big one in the face.
One, two. Wicked kick to the face. Clothesline in the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a powerbomb.
Oh, knee to the face.
Buck looks knocked out.
Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
Blast off! Oh, both feet causing immense damage.
He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
The old ataxia! And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea. You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you. The new era has arrived.
I know.
It's not always about you.
Who is them?
Lardan.
I think...
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too.
Exactly. And the
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Ducks under. Pele. We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
He might just be stalling for time here. And this one could be moving to ringside. Turned it around with a reversal.
Boom! That'll do it.
He really felt the impact on that one.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
Oh, gripping the jaw. My goodness. That's insulting. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Gore! Sliding out of danger there.
A jumping knee strike.
Lights out. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Corner and a couple back elbows to follow. Down low with a kick to the gut. There's a swinging neck breaker.
Ascending the ropes.
He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a taking flight. Double stop.
He's looking fairly drained.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Kick to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next.
Ataxia! Gripping the jaw. My goodness, that's insulting.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Big boot connects, crash landing on the outside.
We know what's racing through his mind.
No way! The dive! What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed. That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level. To the sky! Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post.
On a stomp. And now he's back into the ring.
There's the sling blade. Basement drop kick.
Set right right into the corner.
Corner, and a couple back elbows to follow.
What a counter by Tony. Shoulder shoots up before two.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
That'll turn your lights out. He's able to reverse it. Super kick!
Oh, here comes a Northern Lights suplex. Not done yet. The final cut. He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
Ow, right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. Into a swinging neck breaker.
Kick to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next.
The old ataxia.
Getting him right into the corner. Corner, and a couple back elbows to follow.
Making his way to the top here.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea.
Up high. Ooh.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment. Lift off.
Oh, man, both feet crashing down.
Took a gamble once, took a...
The power bomb. A knee right to the face.
That could be curtains for Tony.
And going for the pin. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight. But
After what they...
as you...
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I'm sick of getting stiffed by some of these indie promoters. So as long as I get paid, I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
I'd heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoner mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Ooh.
Vicious blow to the back of the neck. Mounted palm strikes. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Uh-oh.
Knee lift to the body. Nice.
The offense catching up with her now.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Oh, she's out of it, guys. combination of strikes. Blackout. And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Yeah, some flaws in Zelina's game plan are being exposed.
Body scissor takedown.
Into the cover.
Gets the shoulder up. Not yet.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut, too.
Sent into the corner.
Solely focused on in the corner.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Unable to respond. She's just getting buried under this offense.
She's definitely got to try something new here.
Buffet of strikes. Just mounted with punches and not.
And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Ooh, so that down with a well-placed kick.
Oh, look at this roll up. Rolling through into a kick.
They've got their opponent hooked. There it is. Dragon Sleeper is applied.
She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? How much more does she have left?
Putting on a fight.
Zelina is victorious.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take no prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
One after the other.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Just like that, she turned it around. What a forearm.
Holy time offense there. Oof.
Wrist clutch applied.
How humiliating, just kicks to the face. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Big boot.
She's firing up, getting the crowd behind her. Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Oh, knee to the jaw. She's looking to go top rope here.
Watch out! Oh, bad landing. That's not what she had planned.
Caught the leg.
Over the
knee right to the face. Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve. Just unloading knees to the body. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
She's looking winded now.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
She's psyching herself up now.
Body shot. Closed fist connects.
Oh, what a right hand! She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand. Perched on the shoulders. Zelina is in big, big trouble.
Going for the cover. Hangs on by a thread.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up. I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Back into the ring she comes.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, cover, cover! This could be
here is your winner,
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their...
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Oh, man. Look out. Devastating kick. Oh. Uh-oh, Dragon Sleeper applied.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
You can see that each strike drain.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Lexis King and J.C. Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand...
Dragon Sleeper applied.
And would you look at that? He just let go of a submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Oh, man. Bam. Oh, good night. Sorry. Arm wringer applied. Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice.
And Lexis just got torn down there.
And hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load.
Punch connects.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Uh-oh. Vicious right forearm. Cinches up the arm, and that was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
An endless bombardment from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Oh, boy. Kendo stick in hand, nefarious look in her eyes.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Oh, ouch. Well-placed kick. Taking out the knee. Oh, look out. Vicious double foot stomp. What are we going to see here? Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Escaped out of that attack. Lexis King playing to the crowd now.
And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Diving hammer strike.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under. And now placed in the corner. Clothesline in the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain? Letting his opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking.
Oh, my God. Elbow puts an end to that. Gripping the jaw. My goodness. That's insulting.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Rear European uppercut. Drops the knee.
Cover.
We're going to shut this down.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
Getting tagged in.
What a shot. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Vicious stomp in the bottom turnbuckle.
Oh.
This all of their body weight down across the neck and double knees to the chest. Tag made, fresh partner in. There's the tag.
Oh, sharp knee.
She's going up now, going up high.
That's a bad landing.
nice break, but a counter power slam.
Big forearm. She's not in a good spot.
Face first off the knee. Oh, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Ouch. Oh, bell trap. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Down low with a kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
King one step ahead.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Oh, man.
I love this. Bionic elbow drives them to the floor.
To win. Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time. Overhand right lands. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. In the corner, and an elbow for good measure. Tag, there it is. Snapping the neck.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand?
hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this.
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house.
Hell.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Turns it around, and the shoulders are down. Raises the shoulder.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Big kick.
Caught with a punch. Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Good luck, elbow drop. That's creative.